Hello and Namaskar. Welcome to Aditya Innovations. Today, under the Training and Development Wing with your Pete, I am going to explain you what is the meaning of Six Sigma. Most of you know that Six Sigma is a methodology, it's a management philosophy, it's a problem solving tool, or it's a metric 3.4 defects per million operations. But most of you don't understand what does this numeric 6 and sigma mean. Today I am going to explain you in an awesome way what is the Six Sigma with the help of a case study. So this is the value add in today's video. I am Ravi Prakash Shankara Narayana, founder and CEO of Aditya Innovations. I am a Six Sigma Master Black Belt. I have completed 165 plus Six Sigma projects, both green belt and black belt. I have saved 11 plus million US dollars for customers in India, US, UK and Europe. I have trained more than 1,100 executives in various companies around the globe. Now let's jump into the case study. This stupendous case study will help you understand what does this numeric 6 sigma mean. I have taken a generic example so that it's going to be understandable by all the people around the globe. So when you're traveling between Bangalore and London, you've been served a good biryani which is very hot. It has to be maintained more than 140 degrees Fahrenheit, that is 60 degrees Celsius. And if an ice cream is being served in the airplane, then it has to be maintained less than 5 degrees Celsius or 40 degrees Fahrenheit. If the temperature is between 5 degrees Celsius to 60 degrees Celsius or 40 degrees Fahrenheit to 140 degrees Fahrenheit, then it is called a temperature danger zone. So the food which is being maintained in this range will allow the bacteria to multiply, and it will be very toxic to eat such food in the airplane. So in the galley where the food is being stored in carts has to be stored at a particular temperature. Say if it is a hot biryani, I know it's mouth watering. If you see the voice of the customer, the food has to be stored between 140 degrees Fahrenheit to 145 degrees Fahrenheit. This is for all the hot foods. So let's take the lower specification limit as 140 degrees Fahrenheit and the upper specification limit as 145 degrees Fahrenheit, which is being defined by the customer. Now let's get on to the voice of the process. Voice of the process is the actual measurement you get when you take the temperature gun and shoot it at 10 different food packets which is being stored in the cart at that particular galley. So instead of 20 to 30 samples, which is good, I am taking only 10 samples for easy understanding. Now let's understand a basic thing called standard deviation. Standard deviation is denoted by small sigma. It is from the Greek word and its formula is equal to square root of big sigma, which is summation I is equal to 1 to n and bracket xi minus x bar the whole square divided by n. Let's understand each word. Xi is nothing but the measurements which you took, that is the 10 measurements which you took, and X bar is the average of all these 10 measurements, and N is the number of measurements which is equal to 10. Let's understand the standard deviation. So, to the left side you have the foot temperature X, you have 10 readings, and mean is nothing but the X bar. So how did we calculate the X bar? So you have 1 to 10 readings, so you add, like say 143.18 plus 143.19 and so on. The total you get as 1432.76. That you divide it by the total numbers, that is 10, that is going to get you the average. So the sum of all the measurements X divided by N will give you the average as 143.276. I'm going to round it off as 143.28. So now you have the average X bar. Now what we're going to do is we're going to do X minus X bar. So don't worry about the plus and minus, you just keep writing it, anyway it's going to be square. So once you get all the differences in the next tab, which is X minus X bar, now what you do is go to X minus X bar the whole square, that is the last column. So you square each one of them, and once you square all of them, then you have the summation sigma. So the sigma I is equal to n x I minus x bar the whole square. That's what we read, right? So that is nothing but, once you add all this, you get 2.767, right? So now what you are doing is that sigma I is equal to 1 to n x I minus x bar the whole square divided by n. So n is the number of measurements, which is 10. So it is going to give it as 0.2767. So square root of 0.2767 will give you the standard deviation. So the standard deviation will be equal to 0.53, right? So that's how you calculate the sigma here. After calculating the standard deviation, we need to understand normal distribution curve. A normal distribution curve is obtained for everything in nature. Example, if you take height of the males in India, it follows a normal distribution curve. The weight of the males in India, it also follows a normal distribution curve. So, how do we plot this normal distribution curve? So, the first thing is, if you see here, the left hand side is the foot temperature. You have the 10 readings, and if you want to calculate the normal distribution, better go to Excel and put norm.dist, dist, that is the formula which you are going to put, norm.dist, and then you will have to enter the parameters like X is the foot temperature, comma, the mean, comma, the standard deviation, and say comma, if you put false. For now you just think you have to put false and then close the bracket, then you get the value for it, for every individual X. So that's how this table is formed. So you have 10 in 10 readings. Wow, I'm excited to see this normal distribution curve. You have the x-axis as the values and the y-axis as the normal distribution points, and now you have a curve and the mean is 143.28, which we have already calculated, and you might be having a doubt. Why is the mean 143.28? Why not 142.5, which is between 140 degree Fahrenheit and 145 degree Fahrenheit? My friends, the mean is always for the measured value, voice of the process, and it's not for the voice of the customer. So now you have 143.28 as the mean and 0.53 as the standard deviation. So if you want to plot the standard deviation to the right side of the mean, you can see that only 3 standard deviations could be fitted. That means if you add 143.28 plus 0.53, you get 143.81 and so on. So you can only fit 3 standard deviations well within the USL of 145 degree Fahrenheit. When you come to the left hand side, you have 143.28 minus 0.53, which is 142.75 and so on. You can fit all the 6 standard deviations well within the 140 degree Fahrenheit. Yes. Now you can clearly see that on the left hand side you can fit all the 6 standard deviations, but to the right hand side we are unable to fit the 6 standard deviations. Hence, the process is not following 6 sigma. So, the numeric 6 sigma means both on the left hand side and the right hand side of the mean, well within the LSL and the USL, should have 6 standard deviations. So, if both side has 6 standard deviations, then the process is following 6 sigma. Do you understand now? Yes. The numeric 6 sigma means both sides it should have 6 standard deviations. Now you must be really happy to understand what is this numeric 6 sigma mean. On the occasion of 15th August 2020, which is our Independence Day, Aditya Innovations is offering a big discount on the 6 Sigma Green Belt Certification Program. We are giving 60% discount on rupees 15,000, which is the fees for 6 Sigma Green Belt Certification. So you are getting it at rupees 6,000 only. Guys, today is 7th of August 2020. You exactly have 7 days. Exactly have only 1 week. Enroll as early as possible. 6 Sigma Green Belt Certification Program is conducted both on weekends and weekdays. The weekend program will start on the Independence Day, 15th of August 2020. And it's going to be ending on 30th of August 2020. The timings for the classes will be between 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. and 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. every weekend. That is, Saturday you have 4 hours and Sunday you have 4 hours. And when you talk about the weekday programs, the weekday program will start on 18th of August 2020 and it's going to end on 4th of September 2020. The timings will be between 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. starting Tuesday to Friday. You can enroll in our website adityainnovations.com, or you can send a mail to me, Ravi Prakash at adityainnovations.com, mentioning whether you need a weekend program or a weekday program clearly and with your phone number, and we will get back to you as soon as possible. Once you register with us, you're going to get a welcome mail of all the details with agenda, and you can pay the fees either through InstaMojo or Razorpay in our website. The link will be sent along with the welcome mail. Fly with us on the 6 Sigma journey, assimilate maximum knowledge, get maximum potential to crack everyday problems and complex problems in your personal life and career. I would like to thank all of you for watching this video. I appreciate your time. I wish all the best to each one of you.